we're changing topic now. I want to demonstrate, and I want to change the topic on my lanyard also. So I want to shoot downwards, clip the media, and show you a problem that I have here. I made a large black clamp to carry this gooseneck. And the problem is that it broke the clamp right in this point. You can see my blue finger pointing at it, the finger with the blue zip tie. I'm going to focus in. You see there is a little crack in here that just started now, which means that if I don't treat it and manage it, which I intend to do by adding glue gun in the back, what we have to do is to glue it in the back to support it, because this plastic is not strong enough. As you can see, I'm turning it upside down. There is a ring screw right here, and I need to fill the whole area with glue to support the plastic, otherwise it cracks the plastic. Okay, much like the professionals are doing. So I'll have to take it apart, but I'd like to demonstrate here is another professionally done clamp that is done properly. So I'm going to stop this now, and I'm going to find the other professional clamp that I was using that is doing it the right way. So I'm going to clamp it, restart another clip to show you how it has to be done. So here you can see another clamp that is done properly, and if you open it up inside, you see how the area here you have the adapter to the gooseneck on the top. You see my thumb pointing at it with the white rainbow. You turn it upside down and you see that the inside here, where my thumb is now, is fully glued. In other words, it is all solid to support this unit. This unit has a lot of pressure on it. So if you don't fully glue the bottom and fill it up with strong plastic support, as soon as you mount it on something strong, it will crack. So this is why you have to do it that way. The plastic will crack. So anyways, for that reason, for now, I'm going to just put it aside and clamp it here. This is how it will work. You can clamp it anywhere you like, and then the gooseneck will appear here. Okay? So what I did, I made replacements. The problem is, with this device, is that the jaw is too small. So here is an alternative. Here are two clamps, one with my left hand and one in my right hand. And look, when I open the jaws, the maximum size of this black is about an inch. The maximum of this is much larger. And an inch, this is, for example, a situation where you can use an inch right here. But it's not enough. When I go outdoors and I have all kinds of places that are way more than an inch, this jaw is just not big enough. So it works fine here. You can also twist the yellow part of it, and now it works fine for an inch. But if I wanted to mount it on 2 inches, it's too small. So for example, right here, this is a perfect example that is more than an inch. Okay, so if I want to mount it on this on the edge of this counter, it's way more than an inch, and I have no trouble. You want to get your whiskers out of the way. I have no trouble mounting it here, but this will be just too small. I may be able to push it and keep it mounted here, but this is the maximum. Yet this can open a lot more, and you need to have really strong hands to mount it on anything that is wider than an inch. So for now, I'm going to take it out of here and just put it back where it was. and demonstrate to you how I'm taking this apart and mounting it on the smaller clamp, okay? So this is the difference. When you design something like that, design a product or something like a product, you want to make sure that it is flexible and you can undo it and redo it. So I want to demonstrate to you how you undo it. There are two washer wing nuts, one washer wing nut at the top and one wing nut without the washer. You have to loosen them up first. So I'm going to clip it and start a new clip now. So I want to release first the top one, which is the washer with a wing nut. Release it, and actually by releasing that is not enough, because now I have to turn on the rod and it is too tied up. I have to release also the wing nut at the bottom, and this one goes
counterclockwise,
counterclock to open it, and the other one goes clockwise to open it. So you have to be aware of the different directions.
The problem is the rings.
Now, Tram Tam Tam Minat, I want to unscrew it. I want to release the gooseneck. So I have to turn it enough times until the screw comes out of the gooseneck. So I can separate the gooseneck completely.
Takes a while.
And it takes a while. Now you can see this is the entire clamp. And I'm just going to demonstrate it side by side. You can see the huge jaws that this clamp has.
Yeah, but you put the pressure on the handle.
This clamp has huge jaws which are more than 3 inches easily. But the problem is that it's not so stable and it cracked up the handle.
Yeah, I see the crack.
Okay? So we want to put this one aside, and I'm going to clamp it also on the counter here, just to take it out of the way. And now I want to mount this smaller one, okay, but this is a steel as opposed to the plastic. The advantage of the plastic is that it is not rusted.
It's raining already.
Doesn't matter, so we can do it
I'm
later. If it is raining, which it is, but not enough to worry about it. So,
may stop.
anyways, I want to mount. Now I want to mount.
What to what?
To mount it on the new clamp, and I wonder whether I should put in a washer on top of it. I'm not sure that it can fit. Yes.
No, it doesn't look like you have enough room.
So I'm going video on my phone and record. I may not have enough room, so I'm going to take this washer out of this device and try to mount it on the other device and see if I have enough room. I would like to include it. If I don't, we'll do it without it. This way, Tram Tam Tam Minat, I can control better the positioning of the gooseneck. So we'll see it is too short. You see? That is a problem here. So for now, I will not use it, but what we can do is I can extend it, make it a little longer, but I need an adapter for that. Let me see if I can find an adapter and extend it a bit. So I do it right. Just let me can you shoot yourself in there and review what I said? Stand here in front of the camera here and explain it and put the lanyard in. Put